G'day guys, how you going? Grant here. Just thought I'd quickly take you through the CFMoto 800 MT's dash and quickly talk about it. There's some good parts to it and some absolute rubbish parts to it, but yeah, well, you know, they've just got to work on it really. So at the moment, on the left hand side you'll see the water temperature gauge. L is low, H is high. Normally I run about between 2 and 3 bars up there on the left, which is about 76 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's the water temperature. You've got two modes, rain mode and sport mode. So there's a hell of a difference too. Like rain mode is more like a KLR 650 at about 45 horsepower, and in sport mode is the full 90 horsepower. So there's a hell of a difference between the two. So yeah, it's quite good. I actually just use the rain mode in the gravel as well, so just to dull it down a bit. So along the bottom you've got the lights, you've got the headlights, you've got the next one over is the running lights, and then the star means it's on auto, so it's on auto lighting, ABS, engine management and fuel oil. On the right hand side you've got fuel gauge, so there's 2 bars there on the right, and the gear indicator, neutral first and second. Along the top, on the left, you've got the odometer. So I've done just over 1,000 Ks. 32 degrees in here in my garage. And then the other things that are connected to my phone. So it's actually all hooked up to my phone as well. So now if we go into the menu, and then we'll take you into here. So this gives you like the battery voltage of the bike, the temperature, 60 degrees, which is the water temperature. 125 Ks on this trip, and tyre pressure monitoring, which is awesome. Just love it. I had a BMW with it on as well, and when you get a flat tyre, it warns you before the tyre actually goes completely flat. So it's bloody awesome. So yeah, that's good. So yeah, and then if I scroll down a bit, and then we've got trip 1, trip 2, odometer, and instant fuel consumption. So that shows you what you're using when you're riding along. No warnings. If you had like the service indicator to tell you that you need service and that sort of thing, that comes in there. And then the software version of the bike. So it's just had a firmware update, this one, to 2.01.02. So yep. And remaining distance to for the next service. So right, now on the left, see where it says I, that's the information. So below that is the phone, and above that is the cog wheel. So I'm going to push and hold on the left-hand handlebar. I'm going to push and hold the up arrow, push and hold. You've got to hold it in, hold it, and then boom, it goes to the next menu option on the left, because that's where you get a little bit confused. Otherwise, if you just tap it, it doesn't go anywhere. You've got to push and hold. Okay, so we've got settings, drive mode, which is the sport mode and rain mode. Handlebar grip heater. Who the hell calls them handlebar grip heaters? Normally I think they're just called heated grips. 2 words, heated grips, because there's 2 of them, so they might, good old Chinese. So yeah, seat heater, well, you know, at least it's obvious what it is, I suppose. Shouldn't complain. So yeah, and connections is to your phone. Optional info, which is you can adjust it up in the top left corner. It says odometer 1098 kilometres, where you can change that, and then you can change an also optional info, which is the one in the centre of the screen, which we'll show you in a minute. Trip reset, obviously. Brightness, that alters the brightness, whether you set it to auto brightness or manual brightness on the control, on the display units. So that I'll go in there quickly. That goes your speed, which is, we're set to kilometres here, but you can switch to miles an hour. Time format 12 or 24, temperature Celsius or Fahrenheit. So choose what you want. Come down, you've got auto lighting on, which means the lights only come on when it gets dark. Time, set the time, language, Chinese or English, reset all. So now I'll go back. Now I'll go back into the menu again, and I'll go up to the cog again, and then I'll go up to navigation. Now this is where things are a bit ballsed up. So I'll quickly show you here. I've got another phone here with the app on it. So we're using The app that I'm using is 1.0.4 on Android, and it's a bit of a balls up really. It's not too good, so I'll try to go out of it. Right, now I'll come into it. Just bear with me a second here because you can't see what I'm doing, I realise that, but I'm just going into the app on my phone. Right, so I'm in the app. Now I'm going to choose a location where I want to navigate to. So I'll just choose Blackberry Way, or Port Jackson campsite. That'll do, Port Jackson campsite. So go start navigation. Now, so I'm waiting. I've hit start on the phone. What should happen is it should come onto the display. There it goes. Right. So, as you can see there, which is quite cool, so it's actually worked this time. Boys, is hit and miss, guys, I tell you. So on the left, it's 245 kilometres to get there. I've got to leave my gate and go 67 metres and then turn right onto McLaughlin Drive. ETA, see, it's gone. It's gone. It just gone by itself. I never touched anything. Bloody dodgy stuff, I tell you. Start it again. Start navigation. Is it going to work? Come on. Right, there it is again. So, okay, so I reckon, no, this is useless. You can see this sucks. Look at that, it's there 1 minute and gone the next. Now, I'm not sure whether this is my phone. It shouldn't be, it's a $1,000 bloody phone. So there it is there again. Is it going to stay there this time? So it shows an ETA of 1931, which is 7:30, which is right, and the time at the moment is, I don't know what time it is at the moment, was it 2:30 or something? Yeah, in the afternoon. So it's there now and it's staying there. See, she's a bit dodgy. So, but yeah, so if it hangs in there, I don't know whether it's my phone or what, but yeah, we'll see. I might try another phone and see what happens. Okay, but that's cool at the moment, so it's hanging in there. And if I want music, I'll go here and I'll go into my music, and then see if it'll crash again. Go into, say, Pink Floyd, play. And what should happen is there. You see what's appeared on the right-hand side there, at the sort of down the bottom? So we've got Shine On Your Crazy Diamond, and then it's got a forward and a back, and I can alter the volume. See what's happening? I'm tapping on my handlebar, on a button on the handlebar, so the volume is going down, going up. Now, I used to be able to push and hold on the down button and it would jump a track, but now watch what happens. It goes back to there. So, and then it goes back to there. So now I can jump a track, because that's the main screen. And then if I want to go back to where I was, I've then got to remember, I've got to think really hard, think what the hell I'm doing here, go back, that doesn't work, push that button, enter button, that goes, and then go up, 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 and I'm back on nav. See? So yeah, it needs a bit of work, but it's sort of quite cool. It will work, I'll get it right, I think. So anyway, I hope that's been helpful, guys, and yeah, we'll catch up with you later, eh? Have a good one. See ya.